There's a special guest here tonight. This a good friend of my heart. He's one of my groomsmen at my wedding. He's one of my best friends at home in LA. My rock other than my wife, you know? The one I share the porn links with, you know? The nicest white guy in my life. No offense. And it's his birthday today, guys. Sorry, no, his birthday is on Tuesday. That's just what he told Planet Fitness this morning. It's total backstory. But his birthday's coming up, dude. So I got a real special treat for him today. I hope, and I'm gonna introduce him here on stage. He's gonna do his set and everything's gonna fucking kill it. He's a beast. Before we do, I wanted to wish him a happy birthday and sing for him. Can we do that?
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you light the candles?
It's her birthday too.
Huh? Yeah. Are you guys ready? For your co-headliner of the evening. Performs all around the country. You might have seen him in clubs and colleges, Comedy Store, The Laugh Factory. Start clapping now for Chicago's very own Kevin! He's so mad I did that. Where's the lighter? That's the smoker right there. We're gonna hang out here.
I appreciate everyone for being here. Thank you guys so much.
We had 2 sold-out shows back to back in Chicago. And I left here like 2 years ago to go pursue this. This is pretty awesome. So everyone be quiet so I can make a wish. I gotta channel shit. Just kidding. I'm 34, by the way.
34. Yeah.
Let's go. Is that effort?
There you go.
Oh, it's your birthday too. Come on. It's her birthday too. I just What's your name? Naya. Happy birthday, Naya. Can we all say happy birthday to Naya real quick? How old are you? You don't have to tell. You take the 3. You're younger than me.
I'm 30.
Perfect. Go for the 3. I'll go for the 4.
1.
All right, ready? 1, 2. Go on 3 now. 1, 2, 3, go, or 1, 2, 3?
1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, go. That's right? Obviously. That's so fucking obvious to me. 1, 2, 3, go. Ready? 1, 2. I just met her. We haven't practiced this. I did it all day in the mirror by myself. I didn't expect to have somebody else. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday. I'm gonna put this right here at the artist table. Because I know you won't mess with it. Hang on.
You did not put that back in.
Take it off my face. Get the rest of that. It's okay, we're both artists, though. How you guys doing? Thank you guys all so much for coming out here. I really appreciate it. The number one question I get since I've been back is everyone goes, you moved to Los Angeles. Are you liberal now? Are you all progressive? All these crazy thoughts? Or are you in Chicago still? And so listen, I don't care if I'm Republican or Democrat. I represent the concerned party. I'm mostly concerned about getting money. Anyone else like money here too? That's right. Although I live in the land of the beautiful, I live in my car. So does that really count? Do you really get it for that? I've really been trying, it's been cool being back home. It's been about, I was here about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years. I moved about 3 years ago. But like Chicago would have it, it's one of the most dangerous cities in the whole world. Anyone ever been to the Wiener Circle here? All right, hometown audience, Wiener Circle, everybody. Woo! Now, anyone who hasn't been to the Wiener Circle, raise your hand. Okay, it's a staple here. It's a staple here in Chicago, okay? It's a hot dog stand. Okay, they had their own TV show on TLC for a minute. Every other word was bleep, 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 bleep. They had to cancel it. But it's a late night debaucherous hot dog stand where if you go there, I brought all of these comedians when I came here. They had never been here before, right? And I bought them all milkshakes. Now, if you order $20 milkshakes at the Wiener Circle and you pay cash, a beautiful, voluptuous black woman comes out from behind the counter and takes her titties out and shakes them 30 seconds to the left and 30 seconds to the right. So my married friend spent about $100 on milkshakes after I already bought everything. He's like, how often are you going to be in Chicago? I was like, I'm here all the time, dog. And we were smoking some weed outside. It's legal here, so any pot smokers, cheer it up. And I was smoking weed outside, and in California, in LA, it's very legal, so I was just doing my normal thing. And Sonny is from here, and he's like, hey, just be careful with that. I don't care, dog, I was smoking that shit. Don't give a fuck. A cop rolls up. I still don't care. Until that light comes on you. And then you gotta make a decision. You know? So I just can't fucking smoke it. So then he gets out of the car. And then he starts to make a beeline towards me. And I go from being very comfortable like this to right away. And I was like, what the fuck, man? He goes, what did I do? He goes, I don't know yet. But you got cocaine vibes. Jesus Christ, man. In Chicago, I have cocaine vibes. In Los Angeles, I'm just another SoundCloud rapper, you know what I mean? I go by the name of Uzi Clip. It's just hard, it's just hard. It's been crazy. Obviously, it snowed today. Haven't seen snow in a while. It's fucking crazy. You guys are used to it, obviously. But, so it's been, you know, nostalgic being back home and stuff like that. Last time I was here, my grandma had passed away. And, it's okay, thank you. It's only my birthday. You know, she's here in spirit somewhere. Right here. So I was, my grandma told me that anyone here ever watched the Golden Girls? Yeah! Alright, raise your hands. Everyone cheers it up, right? So my grandmother's favorite show was the Golden Girls. She said that her favorite episode ever premiered on my birthday. Do you guys want to hear the episode that premiered 34 years ago on March 28th? Okay. Now, this isn't made for me. I don't know what is. Okay? Alright, we all know who the Golden Girls are, right? The three old broads that hang out, right? Yeah. So we learned that Rose is addicted to one of her old prescription pills. When Sophia loses Rose's pills down the sink, after the girls take them away from her, they try to stand by her withdrawal periods, especially after she throws signs of rage when Blanche allowed a pizza company to film in her kitchen. Okay, so just so everyone's keeping up. Rose is over here addicted to prescription pills, having a real rough go. Blanche and Sophia are filming a fucking pizza commercial in the fucking kitchen. And you know how, okay, this is 34 years ago. You know how they thought that you cured prescription pill problems 34 years ago? They made Rose stay up all night until the sun came up. And as long as she didn't fall asleep, boom, cured. Never talked about it again. Never brought it back up in, you know, season 4, episode 21. Never said, oh, well, Blanche is still recovering. She's been at Seaside for about 3 weeks now. The girls come and see her. 24 hours, stays awake, and is all of a sudden cured. Couldn't believe it. All right, I'll give you a sadder story. When my grandmother did pass away, though, my dad got a hold of her handwritten will and was like, I don't want Bill and Roger to have any of the things in this will. And some of you that know me from back home knew I'm a recovering fat kid about 4 times. I'm fat some days, I'm fat some other days. I've got over 250 pounds. Is that? I look pretty good, but only 190. And so my dad, he goes, you know you're my favorite, right? And I was like, I did not know that. And he goes, well, I need you to do something for me. Because I know you'll eat anything. So he put my grandmother's handwritten will in the little toaster oven and let it toast up a little bit and put some mayonnaise on it, folded it over like a calzone, and demanded that I eat it. I ate it. I did. It tasted more sad than bad. It wasn't that great, but it really got really bad when we went to the funeral service after, and my stomach started not feeling great. You're not supposed to eat cardstock, toasted or not toasted. So we're standing there, and they're going through the whole proceedings, talking about my grandma Deborah, and how great of a person she was, and in my moments, you know, my grandma's very important to me, and I just ate her fucking will. So when the pastor goes up and she goes, now today we come to bury dearly departed Deborah. And at that moment, the guilt got to me. And I started getting real hot. You know that feeling? Yeah, and I threw up my grandmother's will. Now, because there was still legible letters on there, my dad freaked out and he grabbed me by the hair and he put my face in it. Like a bad dog. Now, it's still our secret to today, so just, he covered the evidence pretty good. He did, no one knows. My grandma doesn't even know. She's cool. It was already super easy. I had a kid come to one of my shows in Los Angeles, so I knew from Chicago. We had played baseball together. I wasn't necessarily like friends with him, but we played baseball on separate teams, right? So I was playing this one game, and I was pitching, and I was just striking everybody out. Like I was having a really good game. Thank you. And this kid comes up to me, and he comes up to bat next. And when he gets up to the plate, he blows me a kiss. I didn't like that. Because I'm on a roll here, and I was like, oh, you're gonna challenge me. Okay. So I kissed him back. I threw a curveball directly to his crotch. And it turns out the cocky kid wasn't wearing a cup that day. Had to have emergency surgery. Had to take his testicle hair removed. And I only got suspended for the rest of the game for unsportsmanlike conduct. Pretty fair deal. But I gotta tell you, whenever I see one of my enemies, like you're driving in traffic and shit, in Chicago, a lot of road rage, right? If you really want to piss somebody off, blow them a kiss. When they're like, fuck you, like, yeah. God, that'll just sit with them, you know? But then Gary comes to my comedy show. He's now married. He's gay. He's married to a man named Daryl. And when he comes up to me, he goes, I'm like, holy shit, Gary. I didn't call him One Ball Gary. That's rude. And thank fucking God, because his husband came up, and he's like, oh, how'd you guys meet? And I was like, oh my God, me and Gary played baseball together. Boom, drop in the curveball story. Kiss. Normally. Except for, Daryl had no idea that that's how he lost his testicle, because Gary and Daryl met on a testicular cancer survivors website. I know. So here I am, just like, I'm like, this is a great fucking story, and like, I just see daggers coming in, like, I don't know if you guys ever seen gays fight, but they fight, like, it is fucking hardcore, especially when the balls are involved. Because to be honest, if I was Daryl and my husband lied to me about having testicular cancer getting in my pants, during the fucking divorce, I would make sure that I got his testicle as part of the divorce settlement. Yeah, because together, you know, we're a pair. But without you, I'm taking it. Because you know, people are like, oh my gosh, they got my balls in that divorce. But guess what, bitch? I got the fucking balls on the divorce. And now I don't need nobody. I'm a full man myself. You know what I mean? They did get divorced after that. It's okay. It's okay. Love happens every day. Right? How many of you guys are couples here? See? Did you meet yesterday?
Oh, no.
Oh, good. So, do you guys have any pet names for each other?
Yes.
What is your pet name?
So for mine, his name is Joe. I call him Joey.
Oh my God. That is groundbreaking. I don't think I've ever seen it in my whole life. He's a kangaroo fan, no? Hey, Joey.
No.
Oh, that's what they call baby kangaroo.
Joey, right?
Yeah, or like there's a lot. It's.
That's not what a pet name is, though. That's called a nickname.
No, there's a few.
Oh, where's the other ones? Come on. You spoke up. You had to show it.
You keep your mouth shut and throw around, that's the one.
That's definitely the rule, sir.
The other one says two for me, Sweetie and Fancy Face.
Fancy face. How the fuck do you get fancy? Very beautiful face. But was that a mistake? How did that happen? Fancy face.
It's a throwback.
Okay.
Soap opera, Days of Our Lives. If anyone's ever
I'm a
watched
Golden Girls fan. I gotta watch Days of Our
Yeah.
Lives.
So it's a nickname from that show.
Oh, so not very creative at all.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Couples? Anybody else? Couples. Right here. What's your pet names back there?
We call each other Liefde.
Liefde.
Yeah.
Which means?
It means love in Dutch.
Ooh. Now they be Dutch.
Dutch.
Oh, so did you bring that on in bed or something like that? When did pet names happen? Well, the one here, I got mine, right? I've been seeing this girl recently back in Los Angeles, and you seem like a really cuddly type. Are you a cuddly type?
Yeah.
Like you love to be like, grab him like, Joey here. So my girl does the same thing that I started seeing, right? And I'm not that dude. You seem like you're not that dude when you drink. You're like, don't.
I'm used to it, but
Cool, right on. You just settled in. Nah, you're gonna get married soon. I can feel it. Well, that's why. So I just started seeing this chick, so it's still fresh, right? And we're getting to know each other and stuff, and she's one of these bubbly girls, right? But I ain't that guy. What do you want, fancy face? Bubbly's way cuter than Joey. Anyway, so I'm with my girl, and she goes to grab me like that, like, oh. And I was like, motherfucker. And she didn't like that. So she heard me. And I was like, she stopped right away and she goes, oh my God. Is there a pet name back there? What do you want to share with the class? No, you're okay. I talk all the time. It's really no problem. But I'm hanging out with my chick there and she grabs me and I say the words I shouldn't say. And she stops and she looks at me and she starts to tear up. And I was like, oh my God, I broke this girl. And she goes, did you just call me Muffin? I love that! And I was like, oh my God, I got a motherfucking muffin. So now whenever I call her Muffin, I do it like a muffin. Like, it's not cute ever, it's always just a little bit aggressive, as you can tell. So. I like her a lot. She's got some downfalls like everybody else. She's into this like, I had to write it down because I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's called ASMR. Oh, some of you guys are fucking weird too. So this is, from my knowledge, this is where you listen to weird... My girl wants to sleep to that shit. She puts it on before bed and stuff like that. And then what's the other one called? It's called whoop-bangs. Alright, so these Asian kids, they will get a bunch of food and they will just demolish like buckets of chicken with like all these different sauces, and it's just really just vocal noises. They're like, it sounds like sloppy blowjobs for like 35 minutes. And I can't stand it. She falls asleep to this shit. I know. But I eat like a fucking dog. I've had dinner with some of these guys in the second row for sure, so she loves me, dude. I grew up with 2 brothers. Anyone else have brothers? Yeah? Did you guys grow up poor?
Yeah.
Cool. So you know how it is, there's only so much food. And you got 2 motherfuckers that are on the side. It's like rock'em sock'em robots on each side of you, and you're eating with one hand, elbow motherfuckers, anything you can do to get that food. She finds it so sexy though. Like, I swear to God, now, this whole tour is so great. She goes, I don't care what you do while you're comedy still, I don't care. But send me all the food. I want to hear the all the rest. So my friends have no idea she's into this kink. This is like the first time I'm telling everybody. And they're like, what are you doing? Like, into your phone just... and it's like, just fucking disgustingly eating. I don't know, man, I'm scared to bring it home with my mom. And I was like, you're gross. I can't stand it. I can't stand eating noises like that, I really can't. You know, but all chicks in Los Angeles are gross. Anyone here from Los Angeles? Thank God. All right, these chicks here are fucking Los Angeles are gross, okay? They all want to be little starlets. They're all great. I was having relations with this one girl, and I never thought living in Chicago that I would date somebody that would fuck a celebrity that would ruin a bunch of movies for me. It was never an option here. I bet you none of you guys wake up and go, my girlfriend's probably fucking Little Dicky right now. Well, that's a true fucking story. I know. Little Dicky, I know. We're similar, kind of, right? So I'm like, well, okay, dog. She likes Jewish guys. But it's cool. I mean, I'm not really that mad. She gave me her promo code to her OnlyFans, so I really can't be that. Yeah, if you're a bro of a girl of a hoe, if you're a bro of a hoe, you're like, I don't care, you can jerk off to it. Okay. I got a free access code, and then you start having sex with her, you can like be on the videos. But she's crazy, I had to stop that, because I don't really know her that well, right? Los Angeles is kind of transient. So she asked me to come inside of her. Married guys, crazy. Look at him, that face. He is married, he doesn't do it. Thank you. This is a crazy ratchet thought girl who I've seen do dirty things. Thank you. Who I've seen do dirty things. She's my little chick. I'm from Chicago. Don't get it twisted. And when she did that, we're having like it's one of those things like dirty play, right? When the names are, I'm having sex with her, and she goes, "Come inside of me, come inside of me." I'm like, "Hell no, bitch! I don't know who you are." And she goes, "No, you have to, you have to." And I was like, "I've been trained not to my whole life." And she's like, "No, I have this app on my phone." And I was like, "Okay." And she's like, "It's called Fertility. It's a fertility app that tells you the day of her period that's best to come inside of her." The tagline is called Fertility. It's come inside certified. So I'm fucking her, right? And I was like, oh, we're having this debate, and I'm trying to ask for anal and set. And I'm like, all right, well, we can just do that. It's a lot safer, blah, blah. She's like, no, I got fertility. And I'm like, all right, fine. And I'm like, well, how many stars does the app have? And she goes, it has 5. And I just came inside of her when I heard V and 5. I just looked at her, and I was like, oh my God, I should have at least read some reviews first. Because it could be 5 stars, it's great, but then there's always that one guy that's like, I'm gonna tell you how it is, dog. It happened to me, I cannot have it happen to you. I'm one of those guys, I'm always trying to spread it forward, so these things are crazy. So I started dating smarter in Los Angeles, right? You can't trust those floozies no more. So, anyone here use Duolingo? No one at all uses Duolingo? Yeah. Silently you say, okay, good. 1, no one else here, no Duolingo.
I failed.
What?
I failed.
Failed. Everyone here is embarrassed.
I get it, and then I do it, and then I don't do it.
So you're not getting laid, what you're saying?
Yeah.
Because if you use Duolingo correctly, it has a leaderboard, there's no matching. Okay, it's top 15. Pick one of those girls, find what languages they're using, and master them. Or a few words, okay? Anyone here speak Portuguese? Of course you would. Bom dia, momina.
Yeah.
What's up, mama? See how shit works. Anyone here speak German? Du hast wunderschöne Augen. You have beautiful eyes. Thank you, sorry, sir. Talk of shame. Anyone here speak French? Pet salute means, ha, silly slut. We're doing good. Actually, I learned sign language as well. Anyone here learn sign languages? Fuck. I matched with her before. I just like, man, she shows up like Duolingo can catch up with you, even in different states. So yeah, so I learned sign language. And I met this deaf chick. Beautiful, beautiful, man. But I gotta tell you, what really intrigued me about her is her profile said silent and violent. Right up my fucking alley, if I can tell you that. So we're hanging out, and I gotta be honest, there was a little bit of a communication breakdown. Because we're having sex, and I'll know something about me personally. I'm a dom. Any Field fans? Great. Means that I like to be dominant. I like to hold people down when I'm having sex with them. Not in a weird way, just in a... Some girls like that. So I'm having sex with her, right? And I'm holding her hands out and we're just going for it. And she keeps making these noises. She's like... And I was like, oh, fuck. Now, I'm a master of the language arts, okay? 4 languages, I'm good. But I still can't understand her. Now, she might moan like that, don't be fucking rude. You never know. So, I think faster. Boom, faster. Turn it up to rabbit speed, motherfucker. But still, the same response. So I think, okay, what's the next option? Harder. So now I'm just boom, boom, boom. Still the same response. I get frustrated easily. So after like 4 of that, I'm like, what do you want? I let her hands up, and unfortunately, I was rendering her speechless. She signs and shit. And I had her fucking like that. So when I let her up, she just goes, water! And I was like, oh, water. There you go. She reported me, you know. It's okay. The girl before that and this girl, they both went to rehab after I dated them. I know, I have a record. Plus, okay, I thought it was broke earlier, in Los Angeles, if you get people to go to rehab, they give you 25% of the rehab fee. 100 grand to send someone to rehab? 5 grand. My pocket. I told you guys earlier, I'm looking for money all the time. So much so that I hope you guys really will drink your waters on the way home, for real. Make sure you guys hydrate. Because when I was here, last night when I was with friends, right, to my birthday a couple nights, and I made a mistake. I was driving a friend home who said, hey, I've had a little bit too much to drink. Can you please just follow me to my apartment to make sure I don't get pulled over? And I was like, yeah, sure, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming out, bro. I love you to death. So we get in the car. And now he's swerving, right? I know, a little dangerously if you ask me. And then I see these beautiful signs you guys have here that say if you report a drunk driver, you get $2,000. 911. So I called and reported him. I know, a horrible mistake, right? Turns out it's his 3rd DUI, which means you go to jail with no bail. Goodbye. I had no idea. Plus, I have to do so much fucking paperwork for this whole fucking DUI thing that, like, they kept me on the phone all night last night, all day today. They're making me come back in August to go through the whole arrangement process because I don't get the $2,000 until he's fully prosecuted. So I'll be back here in August for shows. Do you guys want to come and have a good time in August? I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Out front, drinking and having a good time. So, thank you.